but the only thing I've got is Rodney Carrington, show them titties to me.
Hey!
That's in my repertoire. But yeah, hi, I'm Blayzse, and yes, my name is actually Blayzse. I am a stoner, but that should have reflected my name. My mom was just really artistic. It was the 90s, and I really enjoyed that. If you really don't believe me, it's not even spelled the right way, like, you know, B-L-A-Z-E, B-L-A-I-S-E. No, it's B-L-A-Y, oh thanks, Z-S-E. And it's so bad, it's so traumatic that my mom had to come up with this song just so I could remember it, you know, it's the ABCs. B-L-A-Y-Z-S-E, that spells Blayzse, and that is me. Yeah, and as a kid, I think about how traumatic that actually was, because I don't even know what a Z was. Because think about it, it's just like it's a zigzag with a squiggle, but it looks like an N. So it's like, oh, there's so many letters, I don't know what the hell a B is. But yeah, so I'm just going to talk to you about a few things, and then you guys can go get drunk on a Monday for the rest of the night. And someone will bring the guitar back on, and then you don't have to listen to me drown out the rest of your night. So I was just recently a daycare teacher, and that only lasted for a month and a half. And if you have kids, you understand I don't have kids, and that freaked me the fuck out. Let me tell you, I can't tell you how scared I can be, even being as big as I am, holding something that's this big and not knowing what the parent's gonna say just by going, hi. You just, so many stupid clauses and stuff like that. But my favorite day was, it was probably my 5th day on the job. And one of my kids, he needed to go to the bathroom, so I let him go to the bathroom. And one of the teachers, she peeked over, because it's just a wall, because it's a daycare, because they don't believe in classrooms. And so she peeked over the wall, and she goes, excuse me, Mr. Blayzse, your kid is actually looking for you. And I said, well, can you go help him? She said, well, I would help him, but he's butt naked in the bathroom, and he's only asking for you. I will watch the kids gladly, and you can go take care of that. So of course, I'm going to the bathroom thinking to myself, oh great, I've got a naked kid on my hands. There's a clause. I'm thinking to myself, I gotta go call the Hinkle Law Firm or something like that. And so I'm in there. Kid is stark naked, and what made it even funnier is he had folded all of his clothes and put them on the bathroom floor. Shoes, socks, pants, underwear, shirt, in that order. It was amazing. Stark naked, and he's freaking out. He's, Mr. Blayzse, Mr. Blayzse, come help me. And I said, what's wrong, buddy? And he goes, you gotta help me. There's something in there that's bad. It's gonna get me. And I said, well, what's gonna get you? So he takes me into the stall, and I look in there, and he points right at another kid's dookie, and he goes, it's a toilet snake. So I'm practically on the floor laughing, and he goes, no, don't laugh. It'll bite you. And so that's just one of the many stories of daycare. There's so many more, but I've just got little things that I want to kind of press on. Like, it's December, it's the holidays, so a lot of people are traveling. How many people will be traveling the holidays? Yeah, safe travels? Wow, you all suck. You're going to be here for the holidays. Man. Well, anyways, I don't travel either, so I'm right there with you. But traveling stories. So I was on my way to Utah, and on this trip to Utah, I was enjoying myself, and in Colorado, of course, and I went to go fill up on gas, and good old Stoner Blayzse put his wallet right on top of the car right before he took off in Colorado, and got my gas, got everything I needed. Didn't notice that my wallet was gone, so I was in Wyoming, and I'm in the car, I'm freaking out. Call the gas station, and I'm like, you guys see a wallet at all? And he said, oh, I'm sorry, when did you lose it? And I said, oh, about an hour and a half ago. And he goes, oh yeah, we're in Tweakerville, bro, it's gone. Like on the phone, this is a real conversation, I wish I could make this up. He said Tweakerville, and I'm like, oh great, yeah, and I had $200 in there, so I know some guys back there with 4 teeth going, oh, I'm getting high tonight, So, I was enjoying myself, freaking out, trying to get my wallet back. And I went all the way back to Colorado. And I went looking for it, and I was so mad at myself because this is a wallet. This is the first wallet I've ever lost in my life. I've had that wallet for 15 years, and it was really traumatic for me. Well, I went there, I went looking, and I was like, it doesn't look that bad. It can't be that bad. And I look around, and there was at least 7 shopping carts just going around in that gas station area. So I was like, oh yeah, some person just enjoying their night. But so I'm on my way back to Utah, and I don't want to stop because we've already wasted so much time. So I went and got myself a couple of Rockstar lemonades so it can hydrate and fuel you. I'm not sponsored. We're on our way, and I don't want to stop at all. And the other 2 guys that are with me, one's fallen asleep and the other one's already passed out for a while. And so here I am just sitting in the driver's seat, good 3 hours. I've had to pee the whole time, and I just like, I don't need to stop. We don't need to do any of this. And it's the only thing honestly keeping me awake because I almost hit a semi because the whole time I'm sitting there like, oh God, it's 4 in the morning and I gotta take a piss, and I'm just sitting here on the road, bobbing and weaving. Well, finally, I just couldn't take it anymore. I stopped, and we're in Wyoming. And if you've ever been in Wyoming, the winds there are nothing compared to Kansas. My God. When they say 60 miles per hour here, we're like, it's just going to go over the houses. There's houses here in Kansas. There's not houses in Wyoming. And the wind just bellows through. So I'm out of the car, and I've had to pee, for 4 hours, and I have this really bad stance, like I've been drinking, Red Bull vodkas for 7 hours. I get out of the car. My knees are buckling, and I finally get in there, and I didn't notice that there was a guy in the stall. And so here I am, and I gotta go, and I'm just, and I get it done, and it's the most glorious pee I've ever had in my life. It's such a release, and it was such a release that my knee actually buckled. So I'm making this weird, like, groaning sound, like, while still going to the bathroom, my knee buckles. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden my knee buckles, and it's all over. Just a urinal everywhere. I'm painting a new Monet picture. And the guy in the stall, like, I didn't even know he was in there. And he goes, wait till you get a prostate examination, boy.
What?
Oh, my God. I've never been faster in my life getting back to the car. But, man. Boy, these lights really give you a sweat. Speaking of sweat, let's talk about sex. And that's called a segue if you don't know what that was. Good crowd. Okay. So, I have a very traumatic experience with butt play. And, it's just not one of those things that a lot of people like to just open up with, like, hey, do you do ass stuff? No, it's not just one of those things. So this is my first girlfriend I've ever had in my life. And she decides, like, hey, let's be sexy. Let's spice up the bedroom. And I'm like, hey, I'm 17, I'm full of hormones. Sure, we'll spice up whatever you want. This is me discovering, like, everything for the first time. So she goes, I just want you to stick it in my butt. And I went, that is the funniest thing I've heard you say. That's one of the things, that's the best thing that you can think of. Like, how do you bring that along being sexy? Like, hey, you're looking good, babe. Yeah, thank you. What you want, babe? I'd really just like you to shove something right up my ass. You just don't ask for that. You always are asking people, you gotta stick up your ass, and well, now you know. But, no, so anyway, so we're spicing up the bedroom, and so at first, I'm going for it, and her place is down in the basement, and she had basically it was like a second living room in the basement. There was a bedroom. So we were in the living room of the basement, and we were on the couch, and I had her, she was facing this way. I'm not going to give you all those pictures. You all are dirty anyway, so you understand. So she said, let's switch, and I said, okay. So she laid me down, and then she got on top. And, I'm enjoying this, she's enjoying this. I mean, she's making noises, I'm making noises. They may be different noises. Hers are more, minor, And, my worst fear actually came true. Everyone's worst fear happened to me on the first one. Yeah, you guys are ready for this one too. We're going and we're having our fun, and then all of a sudden she gets real wide-eyed, and she goes, "Oh," and then I felt an air pocket, and let's just say that she had a laxative that day. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was frosted like a mini wheat, and it went from here all the way, and it decided to go on the couch as well. So I'm freaking out, about on the verge of throwing up. I'm getting up and I break the couch. So I'm on my way to the bathroom and I vomit, and you know, I didn't know what to do. I'm freaking out, and you know, I took a shower. I didn't know what else to do, and I just walked to my car in my underwear, and I said, "Babe, we can't talk for like 2 weeks." And you know, I just kind of forgot the whole situation. I had to, but her mom didn't forget the situation because I broke the couch. So, being the smart man that I am, I had to have the conversation of why the couch was broke. And so she calls me up and she goes, "Excuse me, Blaze. Well, Emily was just telling me that the other day that something embarrassing kind of happened, and she said that you just need to explain the situation." And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, why do I gotta explain this to your mom? Like, you're the one who said stick it in my butt. Like, I shouldn't have to explain this situation, but of course I don't know what to do, so what did I say? "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, I actually had some bad food, I had some diarrhea, I shat upon your couch. And I freaked out in front of your daughter, I broke your couch, and I would like to pay for another couch if you wouldn't mind." So that's the beauty of Craigslist, and that's how I got my ex-girlfriend a new shit-covered couch. But yeah, just little life situations. And that's pretty much all I have for tonight. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I'll be back tomorrow. So you all enjoy your night.
Yeah! Let's go, B!